True love is unpredictable. You never really know where your interest lies. And things get more complicated when you start following your heart. Don't miss. It's a blame game. Who's to be blamed? There's a war taking place. Love and hatred have one thing in common. If they are true, they will never end. It's a burden that one has to carry forever.
I really appreciate everything you've been doing for my family and I. May the Almighty Lord continue to bless you.
Come on, baby. You know I'm doing every single thing out of love. I just don't want to see my baby like any of his basic needs.
Like you are just an angel sent directly from heaven.
Come on, you can't be serious.
Fred, what's wrong with you? You left the house after our wedding and I haven't seen you. You don't pick up my calls, neither do you reply my messages. What do you take me for?
Hello, my son.
I have seen all the documents and I have talked to all the dealers.
Hey, please be very careful. Make sure you are not caught. Don't even inform any friend, not even a single friend of yours. Please.
Yes.
Be very careful.
That's what I wanted you to know now.
I trust you, my dear. That's my son.
But I have another thing to do, so I'll call you back, okay? I'll call you later.
Wait, what are you looking for?
I've misplaced some documents and I think I brought it home. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, that. Relaxed. Let me help you with it, okay?
How can you go with me? It's an old woman.
Forget about him. You know he feels love. Our love is fake. Marriage is just for fun.
So what do you expect your husband to do when you leave?
I don't really care about him. Whatever.
Oh. Alright, don't worry, I'll go with you.
This house has been sold by Miss Elizabeth of Uriwasam, including all her companies and properties here in Ghana, and we are here to inspect it.
Oh, you guys must be kidding. I'm so disappointed in myself. I never thought Elizabeth would do this to me.
Just calm down.
How can I calm down, Mom? How can I calm down knowing I've lost everything?
Where is your wife?
She has also refused to pick up my calls. I don't even know why.
You think you and your son can frustrate my life, right? Why did you do that, Fred? You gave me fake passports? Do you know the disgrace that Paul at the airport?
What's going on?
Hey, my friend, don't pretend. I'm not in the mood. Don't pretend.
No, fake passport. Babe, I don't know anything about it. And we plan to go together, so...
Don't say that. I'm not talking about that, Fred. We are ending this marriage.
No, babe, no.
My
Please,
daughter.
babe, no.
My daughter.
Listen,
My daughter,
babe,
please. My daughter.
Leave me.
My daughter.
babe.
My daughter.
Hi everyone, you are warmly welcome to today's episode of Africa Kids in Love Reaction. This movie is a new movie from Africa Kids in Love, called Scattered Love. The movie portrays betrayals in a relationships. In this movie, a girl called Elishba is a rich young lady with a lot of properties. Things started changing when the rich young lady decided to take a lover who will love her genuinely as she want. For God being so good, she got a lover called Fred. She loved the guy to the extent that she makes him next of king of all of her properties. Fred didn't love Elishba even a bit, but because of her money, he pretended. Meanwhile, Fred has already have feelings for White, and White also have feelings for Heinz. Love is a biggest task to complete. Loving someone who don't love you back is very sad. He will pretend to love you while's in love with someone else. You will feel disappointed when you finds out. Now Fred is with her, monitoring all the properties Elishba had, but unfortunately Elishba caught him and pretended as if she didn't. He was just waiting for the right time to run away with all the properties. He was planning to go to abroad with his wife White. But here is the case, White was waiting for Fred to complete everything so that she can rather run away with his boyfriend Heinz. I really don't know how some guys become so fortunate in life to meet people who has such wealth and needed a lover. What Fred did wasn't okay with. Fine, you had a wife before meeting Elishba, so what could actually be the problem from telling her you are in love with someone else, but you kept it as a secret and came over to her place and planning to steal all her properties. Did you know you could be arrested? A woman loving you and handle all her properties in your hands, and you are planning to pay her back by steal from her. Fred didn't try at all. How can you do this to someone who loved you genuinely? I think he only came for her properties but not true love, and Elishba was very lucky she saw all his plans. If not, he had ruined her life after taking the properties she had. And the lady he thought she is in love with him also in love with someone else. In this life, to get such a lady won't be up to 5%. Let's break things down here. Elishba was in love with Fred, and Fred wasn't in love with her but in love White, and White wasn't in love with him also but rather in love with someone else called Heinz. They said opportunity comes at once, he is not going to get this opportunity again. Now we will end here, don't worry, we are going to meet here again on my next reaction. Subscribe and stay tuned for our next reaction here on Africa Kids Reaction. And before I forget, if this is your first time watching our reaction video, you are warmly welcome. Stay tuned with us, bye.
This house has been sold by Miss Elishba of Uriwasam, including all her companies and properties here in Ghana, and we are here to inspect it.
I'm so disappointed in myself.
You think you and your son can frustrate my life, right? Why did you do that, Fred? You gave me fake passports? Do you know the disgrace of culture at the airport?
What's going on?
Hey, my friend, don't pretend. I'm not in the mood. Don't pretend.
No, fake passport. Babe, I don't know anything about it. And we plan to go together,
hey,
so...
Don't say that. I'm not talking about that, Fred. We are ending this marriage.
No, babe, no.
My daughter.
Please, babe, no.
My daughter.
Please,
my daughter,
babe,
please.
My daughter. Leave me.
My daughter. Oh.
Babe.
My daughter. Oh.
True love is unpredictable. You never really know where your interest lies. And things get more complicated when you start following your heart. Don't miss. It's a blame game. Who's to be blamed? There's a war taking place. Love and hatred have one thing in common. If they are true, they will never end. It's a burden that one has to carry forever.